Woo! It's showtime! Woo!
Alright, so we are back with another EZA tier list. It's been 1 month, and don't mind about the Kaioken and Goku. I've said this probably a couple times ever since the very first or second, maybe third EZA tier list. We're only going to be focusing on these guys today. But this is the last tier list that I've made, if you don't mind that part. That character I believe is... Ooh, where is it? Where is he? Should be around there. But this is what it looks like. This is what the tier list looked like last time that I did this. Now we're going to be bumping it up with these characters now. 6 EZAs in 1 month. Or actually, 1 celebration. That's fun. That's very fun times. But let's just go over them right now. But first, let's update this tier list now. Whew. This is probably one of the things I did want to mention. I'm gonna bump up this guy. He's very good. Like, he's very good. Same thing with this guy. Same thing with this unit. They're very good when it comes to bumping each other up. And since the new GT Legendary Goku event is out, guess who's gonna be even better? The Frieza. Because the last phase of that GT Legendary Goku event is, it is tech. So probably having this guy in there would be very nice. But you have to be careful around that giant golden monkey phase. That's not fun. It's not a fun phase. Even I'm trying to go past that stage with this, and it's gonna take me a while. So be careful. It's not fun when dealing with it. Who else should I bump up? Honestly, I'm gonna bump up you two. Still very good units. I've used them consistently. Super Battle Road, Legendary Goku event actually, and not the GT one yet, but they're still very good. I'll try them out maybe later on down the line and see how good they actually are in the GT Legendary Goku event, and if they are good, I'll keep them up there. In terms of them units going from A to S, this is honestly one of the tough ones. I'm probably going to bump up you just because you're just a good support. Then everyone else just stays down there. No bumps up for these guys because they're not going anywhere for a while. But they're all really they're all still really good. All EZAs aren't too bad except for one of them. But in any other case, let's start getting these guys onto the tier list. Starting off with the Great Saiyaman, aka Trunks. He is a youth category 3 key, 37%. Ever since his EZA was released, I was like, I wonder how well this guy's gonna do. He actually does really well. He still stacks defense, which is great. He lowers. Did he do the same thing? No. All he did before was this. And then after he EZA'd, they just added the lowering defense, which isn't bad honestly. His passive now gives him 90% attacking defense, gives him 7% attack up to a max of 37%, and a increase of 7%. Increased chance of critting by 7% up to a max of 49% for each attack performed. And he launches an additional attack when getting 3 or more key spears, launches another additional with getting 5, and then all attacks become crits for when you get 7 key spears, so you get 2 additionals for free and a crit when you get 7 more key spears, and then he recovers. That's actually really good, to be honest. Did he ever do that before? Oh no, all he did was launch 2 additionals. But now that he has guaranteed chances to crits, it's so much better. Because now you don't have to worry about this part, you can just worry about this. If you actually don't get 7 key spears, these two actually make it, the crit chance actually does make up for it. But it's still very good, and since it's unconditional key spears needed, or unconditional key spear type condition, it doesn't really matter which one you get because it'll work out in the process. So I think Rainbow Key Spears is going to be very crucial, not crucial, but very useful for a unit such as this that gets additionals when you get Key Spears. So very nice unit in case. Very nice unit. Link's not too great. Money. It's not the greatest link in the world, but the only links that are really good are Innocence, Hero of Justice, because he's on Defenders of Justice, obviously, and Prodigus Warriors, just because he has Budding Warrior. Shattering the Limit's very good still. Courage is, Courage is decent. Royal Lineage is decent, but otherwise, he's still really good unit. His stats though aren't too great. He has some very high attack stat, by the way, but they're not too great, but they're actually good enough for him. Well, he's actually good enough to survive in pretty much long-term events. So I'd say, based on how I'm seeing this guy is going up to... If I put him on the lower end of double S tier, would people be mad? Yeah, I'd say I put him up there. He's very good in terms of what he does. Next up, we're gonna go to the one and only Grandpa Gohan and Pan. Now, this is a Halloween unit that came out last year, around 2020, and now they EZA this unit this year, huh? Well, since they did EZA the units during the holiday, no, during the April Fool celebration, might as well bring them out here too, I guess. But they're a Kamehameha sub-lead 3 key, 77%, not bad. And they're 3 key, 50% to STR. They get attack and defense for 1 turn and do supreme damage. What did they do before exactly? Oh, they just raised defense. Yeah, actually that's still better. That's actually pretty good. They get 100% attack when performing a super and have a great chance of getting an additional 100%, so a 70% chance of getting 100% attack. Nah, that's still pretty good, I guess. It's not the greatest, but it's really good. They get 50% defense with each super attack performed up to a max of 100%. That's actually not bad. Then they get an additional 3 key, 50% attack and defense when there is a Goku's family category ally in the same rotation. So as long as you have something like Goku, Pan, Grandpa Gohan, or Kid Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, any of those guys on the same rotation as this unit, you're in the clear. Even if you have B Pan on rotation, you're still in the freaking clear. They're very good, and they deal like, I believe, almost 4 mil. That's insane right there. And their links are actually pretty good as well. Kamehameha, All in the Family, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, and Shattering the Limit. Oh, Cold Judgment isn't that common unless... Who's in Cold Judgment exactly? As long as it pops up, there we go. Gohan, okay. Attack Ultimate Gohan. Ooh, actually, this is good. They actually have this support right here. That they actually have the Gohan and Goten support, which is great because they're actually a GT Heroes. Well, oh, they're GT Heroes. I forgot, but it's still good that they have them. Although they're not on GT Heroes, it's still okay, I guess. I'm not the greatest, but they still got a linking partner. Like I said, Ultimate Gohan, probably this Gohan. Outside of this, I'd say the only thing that will work is Ultimate Gohan, just because of his usefulness in terms of every aspect in the game. But that's pretty much the only thing I would say. But they're pretty good. Stats wise, they have this much stats. Oh, I forgot their buffs are actually calculated separately. So in total, they actually get a total of 350% attack when trying to get the 70% chance to get the additional 100%. If not, they just get a total of 200% attack when getting the additional 40% attack. Is it from... Wait, where is it? Where is this from exactly? The additional 40% attack. Isn't it 50%? No, this should be 50% for sure, because it's a small typo is what I'm assuming, but there's just pretty good stats. They do good buttload of damage. They get attack and defense, so giving them additionals is actually really pretty much a crucial component if I say so myself, but they're pretty damn good. Double S tier they go. Boom. Giru. Now, I've loved a lot of things about this Giru. First of all, even though he's a Dragon Ball Seeker sub-lead, he supports like a boss. 3 key, 40% attack and defense. This is a good support for Dragon Ball Seekers, because now Guru, whenever there's a Hyper Saiyans on that specific category, which there are plenty of, there's plenty of Hyper Saiyans on that category, he can actually get a better boost, because not only does he get 70% attack and defense, he gets 2 ki and 70% with a high chance to dodge. So not only can he deal damage, but he can dodge and support, which is a really good free-to-play balance right there. He also gets attack and defense on his super and Seal super, which, wait, did he do that before? No, he just Seal super, but now he gets attack and defense on his super as well. That's really, really good. His links may not be the greatest except for GT and Shattering the Limit and solid support, but otherwise he's going to Dragon Ball Seekers, he's going to GT Heroes actually, and Space Traveling Warriors, because there are some Dragon Ball Seeker category units on there that actually do work pretty well with this. Otherwise, very fantastic unit, truly free to play because he has his own orbs, and his stats may be low, but he's still pretty damn good. In terms of longevity wise, in terms of long-term events, he won't be able to survive, but he's damn worth it, damn worth an EZA. So S tier, he goes on to S tier for sure. Next up we have one of the longer EZAs, and when I mean longer, I mean it takes 3 to 4, maybe 5 weeks to actually EZA this unit, and to say so myself, EZAing this Pan is it's a pain. It's a bit of a pain. Just waiting patiently every week just to EZA this unit, get her EZA medals. It's stupid. Well, the conditions for taking on your E area is not that bad. Like, all you need are all of the holiday character EZA units like Candy Vegito. Yeah, Candy Vegito or Gohan and Pan. Believe Great Saiyaman Trunks, Kid Trunks. Who else is in here? I remember placing them in here for sure. That's 2 of them. Candy Vegito. There's 3 other units. Those are the things I can remember on top of my head, but you do need all of these special character EZA units in the team to actually take on the event. It's not a bad grind, you can totally get them for free, as long as you have enough Rainbow Key, not Rainbow Keysters, I mean otherwise, she's a very good unit. We already know she was very good prior to EZA. But the only thing that kind of bothered most of us, or some of us, is actually this part of her passive where she has a high chance to reduce. Now with her EZA, she not only has a high chance to get 2 separate high chances of getting 3 ki. So she has a high chance of getting 3 ki here, and another high chance of getting 3 ki here. She still recovers this much health per damage, but then she has a guaranteed chance to reduce damage by 55%. Still amazing. I love how the unit is designed in her EZA now. Her active skill is obviously the same, so expect other EZAs to have active skills to be the same. Conditions are obviously going to be the same as well. Links, definitely great for a unit such as this. And yeah, she's great on pretty much every category in the game. That's pretty much it. Her stats are still the same, doesn't even matter, but she can do, I believe, like over 1.3 million. I think that's always good. I think that's the case for this unit. She's still very good in pretty much all the categories that she's on. In terms of long-term events, I'm not sure. Because, like I said, I don't think anyone's ever tested her out with her actually EZA'd, except for the private server, but that's only if you have her level 10 links, which I do not have. So, for now, I'll place her at double S tier, or maybe the low end of Z tier, I don't know, but... should I? Yeah, I should. For her EZA, I'm gonna go with it, okay? Low end of Z tier, she definitely deserves to be up there for sure. She may not be too amazing when it comes to, like, getting her into, the long-term events, but maybe she might survive that. That depends on what team you actually build her around. GT Heroes possibly, but for for this case, I think I'll leave her up there. And the last one is the two new EZAs that just came out today at the time of recording this, so it's May 13th. It's May 13th. They just released both of these guys as EZAs. Let's take a look at Goku's first. By the way, both Goku and Vegeta's passives are exactly the same, so we don't need to go over both, we just need to go over one. Goku's leader skill is obviously very good for Battlefield or Super Battle Road, depending on the situation. He has a very powerful super attack effect. Yeah, their super attack effects are actually a little different from each other. It's kind of flip-flopped. So, in Goku's case, he greatly raises attack for one turn, greatly lowers defense, and oh yeah, this part of the passive is the same. My goodness, this part of the effect is the same as Vegeta's, as you can see. But let's keep going. And he raises defense by 30% per 6 turns. Very good passive. They kept pretty much his originality and just pasted it onto his super attack effect. But I really like how this unit is designed. And if you give him additionals, let me tell you this: if you give him additionals, he is going to look phenomenal. Like, I think he'll do like 6 to 8 million damage. That's, in terms of stats, that's insane. We're talking massive increase. We're talking a massive increase full of the need for defense, and that is what he got in his passive. So he gets 150% attack and 120% defense. Thank you. Oh my god. So prior to his EZA, this guy had like no defense. The only defense that he got was from his super attack effect and his actual passive, which really is a medium chance to dodge, but you're not gonna get this often. But now with his EZA, he gets defense, he gets more attack, and then he still has that medium chance to dodge. But in addition to his defense and his passive, he gets more defense through here as well. So, in other words, he's gonna be tanking, like tanking. I believe he'll have like really high defense if you give him an additional, so maybe like 200, 300k defense, 200, 250k, yeah, 250k defense. It just depends on how you build him. But giving him additionals is pretty much essential or critical for this guy. If you don't have him with additionals, just give him with equipment or something like that. I don't know. But his links are very good. No need to talk about them. Linking him up with Vegeta is like a guaranteed. You'll get 6 million attack stat. His categories are good, not gonna lie, they're very good. His stats though, let's take a look at his stats before we take a look at his other details. Almost 20,000, literally over 10,000 defense. Very good. In terms of his other details, if the additional 40% is calculated separately, so in total he'll get this along with the additional 40%, which is a total of 250%. Really? Okay. That's a big boy numbers right there. We got them big boy numbers. Okay. Not gonna lie, I see what the hell they done with this kid now. This monkey man has gone from tier 0 to from tier 5 to tier 0 in like in a span of 4 years later. Well, he used to be known as a freaking powerhouse back in the day, until like now he's a literal. They literally gave him a goddamn jackhammer and struck it in the ground. That's basically how they made him. But in terms of where he's gonna be placed, Z tier. I'm sorry, he's literally one of the best EZAs in game by far. On par with every other EZA that's in Z tier right now. He's up there with them. Next we go up to Vegeta. No need to talk about his passive, it's literally the same as Goku's. His super attack effect and leader skill are different, obviously. He's AGL instead of STR. And then his passive, his super attack effect, my bad. He greatly raises defense instead of attack, which is the reason why he's the polar opposite of Goku. He does the same thing as Goku in his other part of his his other part of his effect. But instead of raising defense, he raises attack, which isn't bad, you know. I prefer defense than attack. But I can see why they made him like this, because back in the day, this guy used to be the most defensive, used to be a defensive juggernaut when he released. But now that you give him EZA, he's even more of a defensive juggernaut, and I do like how they actually built this guy through his super attack effect, so good one on them. Like I said, this is literally the same exact thing, so we could just skip this part. Links are amazing. I think, which link replaced, I need to check the links. Kamehameha. Yeah, basically Saiyan Pride is, the only differences between this guy and this guy is the fact that they're, like, the only link that's different from them is Saiyan Pride and Kamehameha, so that's the only thing. And Vegeta has more categories than Goku. I understand why. I don't understand why they actually didn't put him in the goddamn Shadow Dragon Saga. It's probably because this guy was, this Goku is actually from the Baby Saga, so that's the reason why he's not on it compared to this guy. Which is the reason why I kinda prefer him a little more. Well, that's just my goddamn preferences. He does like 6-7 million damage, if I recall, from Truth's initial showcase with his level 10 links and all that stuff, so he's very, very good. In terms of his stats though, the reason why he has a little lower attack is because of his defense. That's the reason why he's a defensive tank for one specific reason. Yeah, he doesn't get that through his this part of the effect, but gets it from this. It's still very good. It's just the fact that I'd rather have it in here than in here. But that's just, like I said, my personal preferences, but he's still very good. I would love to use him a lot more. Now he has an EZA. But this is pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about in terms of the new EZA units in here. 6 of them, in fact. Insanely powerful, insanely strong. Honestly, one of the most craziest things to ever pop up in here. And it's a great update for pretty much all the units, except for these two. They, honestly, their EZAs were okay back in the day, but it's a but yeah, I think that's everything. Wow. That's for me it was a rough ride, but for you guys it shouldn't be. But you know, tell me what you guys think of these guys. Tell me what you guys think of the EZAs. Did you guys think they were really good? Did you think that they should have worked on them a little more? Also, if you guys want to see more EZA tier lists, make sure to hit that like button. You know, gently hit that like button, and then don't forget to smash that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I need some more. If you guys want to see more EZA tier lists or any of the tier lists that I'm doing in general, Dokkan Fest, global tier list, JP tier list, any of that aligned LR tier list. Actually, I do need to get that up as soon as I can. Maybe until a new LR does come out, I can pretty much update it. But for now, that's it. Like I said, tell me what you guys think of this entire tier list. You guys have any questions, comments, or concerns of? Oh, I shouldn't even say those things, but whatever. You guys have any comments or questions? Just put them in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.